ill. Okay, so let's do who has served the most time. Ex-cons rank themselves. Okay, let's see. Open it up.
I would normally say American Greed guy should be like over here, you know, Ponzi scheme. I don't know.
Who said Ponzi scheme?
You look like a Ponzi scheme.
That's awful.
They aren't allowed to mention
She look like a baby. So I think she probably did the least time. So I think you should.
Wait.
Yeah, I would
feel
think
like I know this. Is she the one who does the TikToks? You know, like with the like prison food and stuff. Do you guys?
The two.
Yeah, like you just took your braces off last week.
And then I think he did the most time, in my opinion.
I think so too.
My boss vibes. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I agree.
And then I would put you in the middle somewhere.
Like you was a second. You've been locked
Yeah.
up since you was 12. I don't mean to judge
He
you,
might be the one who's done
but I
that.
think you over there, bro. Man,
I feel like I should at least switch with you.
I think she should be at the end. 'Cause I think she's just
Let's-
trying
okay,
to trick
let's
her
vote.
I
spot.
kind of think you should be at the end. I have a feeling. I'm not sure why. I would
Right?
switch you two.
I don't know. I don't know.
You're projecting.
Projected? No, I feel like you just trying to switch your
projected.
spot.
Maybe.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah, so me
definitely.
and-
I
me
would
and him.
switch you guys. Yes, I would.
Right?
Yes, I would.
I think me and him should switch.
I'll go back over here then. I'll go back over here.
I think we're off by a lot. I mean, we can't really
I
tell.
don't know. This dude might have done a stretch the way he talking.
This one?
Yeah,
He doesn't give me criminal vibes,
Man,
you know?
on like some other mafia type.
But he ain't got enough tattoos for that.
I don't know what he's hiding underneath that long sleeve.
Exactly.
Right, because they be on their
Roll your
back.
sleeves up.
Most of the
You have
tattoos
no-
on
you
their
have
back.
no
No,
tattoos?
no
tattoos.
stereotype, but most of the, Asian culture tattoos be on their back.
He's so
I feel like
fucking
maybe
clean cut,
me
it's
and her
hard
need to
tell.
switch. Because she talking like she been around.
Probably so. Is that a yard tattoo?
First of all, no.
Now they're gonna talk
Did
about
anyone
their
do,
prison
was it
experience.
federal or state time?
State.
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 What about you?
Federal time.
Oh yeah, I know you got time.
White collar. White collar
I
crime.
know
huh?
you did some time.
American Greed.
How long we been out?
Right. Oh, that's a good question.
14 years.
14, wow.
My daughter's 13. I'm 12, so 12 years.
10 years?
I've been out 2 years.
7.
6,
All right, I want to know what time you guys wake up every morning.
7.
5:30.
6 o'clock.
Between 4:30, 5 o'clock.
You guys are early.
How about you?
At 10 every day.
10 o'clock.
10.
10.
No time they wake us up doing there though.
I want to move you down here though.
I'm cool with that.
Oh, right spot.
Yeah, put you right
Wake up at
here.
7.
So you
I wake up at 6.
Didn't he say 7?
Not 6.
I'm not alone.
Yeah.
You say you just got out 2 years ago.
Yeah,
huh?
2 years ago.
How old are you?
32.
32. Yeah, you probably should be right here.
He really wants to get out of that spot.
What was your biggest pet peeve inside?
Snitches.
New prisoners running to staff and not understanding that maybe out here you go to law enforcement, but it's not the best move while in custody. And
Exactly.
Since I'm the only girlfriend drama, it was crazy.
I can see that.
I've seen some
I
stuff.
can see that.
I mean, we got to
I
work
did
out
like
every day.
Orange
It's
is the
mandatory.
Black though. Like that was a really good series, and I'm sad that it's gone. But I watched all of that. That's one of my top.
So
Yeah,
some
man.
people like to slack off, and I didn't like that. Yeah, you need everybody to be on top shape, you know what I mean? Because at any second, anything could go down.
for me, I didn't do any drugs or anything like that, but being able to go to exercise and run,
Right,
that
right.
was a great. That was better than any drug that I could take. That was.
We know
It was
you
a
didn't
hell
do
of a
drugs.
release.
Yeah, you know.
It was
We
a
can
hell of a
see that.
release. You know what the CRT is, right?
The tactical team?
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah, for them get that.
Yeah, so like what was that for you guys is like especially your first time experiencing that and when you know they're coming for your cell or your dorm particularly.
For me, it's like, man, I just don't want to go through just cleaning up everything again. You have food
Yeah,
spilled everywhere,
straight.
like
That's
the
the
waters,
worst.
the juices, whatever.
Straight.
You just gotta clean up. So I'm
So
like,
if
man.
cleanup was your biggest concern,
Yeah.
I feel like you're in the right spot. I was like contraband queen, so I'm gonna go to solitary for sure.
Yeah.
So you should move. I don't
I just didn't think
know.
I should still.
Yeah.
You here, scooch down.
I don't know. I feel like this guy might be up here somewhere. Like that's what I'm thinking. What are you guys thinking?
Yeah.
The guards are probably the biggest assholes, bigger than they are on the streets.
The sheriffs, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Most definitely.
I remember one time, I was on lockdown. I was in what they call the hole. So we were supposed to get a shower at least once a day. I remember they came, and we hadn't had showers for like 3-4 days. My cellie next door, they took him first. He was gone for about 3 hours. It don't take that long to take a shower. So when he finally came back, we asked him, man, why you was gone so long? He said, man, do not go take a shower. They left me in there for 3 hours, sitting on that cold ass bench, naked, and he's bamming on the door like, let me out, let me out. And they open the door, they say, if you knock on this door one more time, we're gonna come in there and f you up.
Yeah, man, they're on a
They did
power
that to me
trip.
too. I was standing in the shower
and
for
they
hours.
meant it, and he knew they meant it, you know, and the prison guards really mistreat you. They want to make sure to tear you down in front of the others.
How much solitary time has everyone served?
I went in the hole for 60 days straight.
The most at one time for me is 90.
I never went to the hole, unfortunately.
No, I was on my best behavior. I was trying to get out.
We
Her should be
move.
in the middle.
I
I think she definitely should be at least here.
I think you should be next to me.
I feel like you should.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah,
I
you seem like
believe
you
y'all
just
two
been
need to switch.
thugging since been thugging.
Yeah, I've been in and out a lot. The system has been good to me, you know?
The system has been good to me. Red flag.
Yeah, speaking of that, does everyone feel like the prison system is adequate in reforming?
You look, is prison working? The statistics are so clear about how many people go in, go out, and then go right back in. So recidivism rates in this country are atrocious. You hit the other side and you're not ready, and then you have this whole problems of banking and housing and employment. It's easier in some cases to just go back. The re-entry, the training must begin in prison to help people in custody prepare for the hardest part, which is coming home with a sullied reputation and a felony record.
I think the programs that they offer helps a lot, but like I think we can all agree on this, that it's on the person, on the individual, if they want to get something from that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people go in there and they just go through the motions and they'll complete the program. But as soon as they get out, it's right back to the whatever put them in there the first time. Being an African-American male and being raised in what they call the hood, South Central LA, you're bound to go down that bad road.
Anger helped me break the cycle of going back and using drugs and all the stuff that I did. I was mad. I was really pissed off that I was treated horribly and chained to a bed for 2 days after I gave birth to my first daughter. I used that as motivation to never go back and completely retire and be a mom. I was going to talk about it and share my story and let people know just how bad it is. I was in facilities that didn't want to give women tampons, and I was not believed about pain. It is a very dehumanizing thing, and some of it is very petty. They do it because they can.
Let me ask you guys this. This is a good question. Like sometimes you can get just the little things in prison made you have, like you had some sense of humanity. Just like being able to wear your own shoes. To me, that was a big plus from being in the county.
Yeah.
Where you were so restricted to not really have been able to do none of that.
Yeah, I mean, one thing for me, like the visits, I really enjoy seeing my family. So in prison, you could hug them, you could see them, eat with them, whereas in county, it's like through the glass, and you're like, man, only 20 minutes, or even 15 for some places.
I think you should come back over here now.
Yeah,
come back over here. I feel like you guys are worse than me. You know, the good thing about doing time is that your traffic tickets go away. You sign a form, and they're all gone. And I had lots
I
of
think you need to
tickets.
come over.
Really?
I think
That must be some LA stuff. I don't know, you still got your same problem.
I think you should come down
Maybe. I straight up.
and scooch down.
We're gonna switch, are you okay
Yeah.
with that? All right.
And I think for me, the opportunities were there to take the classes to better yourself. But as far as like the treatment goes, no, because like the officers, they're very indifferent. So they don't treat you like a human being. You can't really have a conversation with them or any staff. They look at you as less than. So I felt very dehumanized.
That's the whole point. The whole point of it.
Okay, y'all should switch. You two.
I feel like you should be over
I think you
here.
did more time than me.
You know, I really finessed the situation when I was in there. I know how to work a person, you know what I'm saying? My favorite subject is psychology.
See, everyone serves time differently. I didn't do any finessing. I was stunned at how many people didn't do their job.
It seemed like you shouldn't even been in prison.
Thank you.
It seemed like you got caught in a family scheme, and then they threw you under the
Little
bus.
pyramid.
Thank you.
That's what it was. Your family caught you up because you just too polished. I can tell.
The group will now do a final.
I think my man should be right here because he been talking about some in and out.
I know he did more time.
And he don't work at He don't work
In and out in the prison?
You hear me? He wasn't talking about the burger place when he say in and out.
I would normally say American Greed guy should be like over here, like, you know, Ponzi scheme. I don't know.
Yeah, 85%.
Yeah, in the feds, you're gonna do most
So you
of the
want him
time.
to
anyway.
switch?
Yeah, because I mean, the Ponzi schemes, they do
Minimum
get a lot of time.
85%.
Who said Ponzi scheme?
I
You
mean,
look like a Ponzi scheme.
That's awful.
Judging you
I'm
by your
offended.
peers.
We were doing so well.
judging you by your peers.
Everyone is
I
just
feel like
assuming
even in
you
and
did the
out.
most.
Everybody's just, but it never
Everyone
fails.
is just presumed you
It
did that. I don't know why.
It never fails. Like it never fails. I'm always. If nothing else, just like he said, think about it.
Is this the final verdict right here?
Fed time.
85%.
Fed time.
Yeah,
You're gonna do 80% or more.
I don't think you're number one.
No, I don't think I am either.
I would actually maybe switch you two.
I would too. Yeah. I think,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Your time.
I agree with that.
Okay, now let's find out.
6th spot, we have Mario.
I told you.
I knew it.
Wow.
I knew it.
Told you.
Hey, months? Are you serious?
In the 5th spot, we have Nick at 1 year. In the 4th spot, we have Justin T at 1 year and 23 days.
In the fans.
Wow. They
You
gave.
should be happy for me. It could have been worse.
Yeah, I am happy for you. For real. Congratulations.
Thank you.
In the 3rd spot, we have Tyrone at 3 years.
Okay. Oh, don't tell me you the badass.
I'm not, though.
In the 2nd spot, we have Jessica at 5 years.
years, wow.
Really, huh? Let me find out it was a nail
He was
salon
messing with us the whole
Nail
time.
salon scheme.
In the 1st spot, Justin C at 14 years.
Damn, my boy.
Wow.
Whoa.
I just didn't get that vibe from him.
I feel like I don't carry myself in a way where I'm like tough guy.
You didn't even look that old.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so I was on probation for sales, and then I got caught with weed again. You see, back in the days, weed was you'll get it from somebody's house, you know, or a corner. But now you got shops everywhere, so I got locked up for marijuana, like plain and simple.
I was a drug dealer. I was transporting narcotics across state lines. Look and behold, I was a part of a sting operation. Didn't know it. They were surveilling me for like 3 days. I pled guilty to 18 months because it was my first charge. I was in a racist state, and my judge clearly looked at me and told me, I'm going to make an example out of you, so I'm going to send you to prison.
So I pled guilty to a white-collar crime, 1 count of conspiracy to commit fraud. I was a money manager in Century City at Bear Stearns and then UBS. And many years into my career, our team learned that a client of ours who managed a hedge fund was lying to his investors. Once we learned that he was lying, rather than stop the fraud, we turned the other way, in part because he was paying our company $100,000 a month, every single month, and all of us had grown somewhat addicted to the commissions. Of course, I always knew that it was wrong, and I was certainly deserved to be held accountable.
My conviction was robbery and possession of stolen property. Because I was in gangs. I was a Crip, originally sentenced to 7. I had a good PD, public defender, that was like, you would think that she was a paid attorney, the way she fought for me, and ended up doing 3.5.
My convictions are possession with intent, delivery of meth, and simultaneous possession of drugs and a firearm. And I was sentenced to 5 years in Arkansas, but I also served some other time because I was a drug addict, so I have criminal sales of a controlled substance and assault as well.
So I went in for first-degree murder, attempted murder, gang-related drive-by shooting. Something that I'm very remorseful for. Because I was born in Korea, I'm still dealing with the collateral consequences of it, that I am facing deportation, that I could literally be deported any day. So right now I am pardoning or campaigning for my pardon with the governor of California. I do believe that I was rightly sentenced to 82 years to life. My sentence was commuted by Governor Brown to 15 years to life based on my good behavior. I went in young, I turned away from the gangs, got my GED, my college degrees. So I'm just trying to create a different narrative, and that's the reason why I came on here, because people do change. People are not the horrible choice they made as a teenager.
I'm so.
How old were you when you were sentenced?
I was 16.
Good story.
You see, like, this goes to show a lot. Like, if I see any one of you guys on the street, maybe I'll think I'm the bad one. But
I would think,
I would
think it was you.
you know, you
Straight up.
guys-
Then maybe
But I
me.
see how you carry yourself. You got your baby with you. Shit, that's
Yeah, I would think he's
Yeah.
a lot of times I do sense the fear in people when I'm next to them. But a lot of people that have done like some of the worst crimes don't look like me.
No, don't judge no one, for real.
I think anyone that's been to prison has to work to try to change that narrative, or else everyone in this room is going to set the narrative of how you perceive people who went to prison.
That's what we're all here for, just to learn from our mistakes and become better than what we were yesterday.
Wow. Okay, and now we're gonna take a Pixar character quiz. The Pixar lamp is not an option. I kind of sometimes prefer Pixar over Disney, and I know probably unpopular, but it is what it is. Okay, are you more of an introvert or extrovert? Extrovert. We're gonna go more like halvesy introvert, because like someone at my job said it best, but like a noisy introvert. So like once you get to know me, and then I can't stop talking, but like in public situations like that, I get kind of like, I get nervous and everything, and I don't want to talk out. Like I'm just kind of like observing. So yeah, we're just gonna go a little bit like right there. Okay. Are you more of an optimist or a pessimist? I tend to be more towards the optimist side of things. Are you more laid back or serious? I mean, I can have a good time, but the way that I take things sometimes is I take it more on the serious side, I feel like. So we're just going to do maybe a right there. Because I feel like I'm more laid back and I can go with the flow and do those things. But then there's that part of me that's like, I take a lot of things like serious and like literal and everything. Okay, so are you more of a private person or an open book? Okay, I'm going to do like a little bit to here as a private person, because there's some things like I don't think that I just share openly. But other things I don't mind opening up about, so we're just going to put myself like right there. Are you more patient or impatient? I am way more on the patient side. I don't know where I got it from, but yeah, I could literally I'm just patient. That's it. There's nothing more to say. Are you more organized or messy? I'm like a messy organizer. I leave a lot of water bottles everywhere, and I get told by my fiance about it a lot. So and my clothes, because on my side of the bed I'll leave my clothes that I'm gonna wear again, and I never end up wearing them, and I just wash them. Are you more flexible or stubborn? I'm more flexible. Yeah. I'm not too stubborn. Are you more of a dreamer or a realist? I think I'm gonna go like more of like the dreamer side of things, but like I also have that part where I can see the real side. So yeah, we're gonna go that. Are you more of a follower or a leader? In certain situations, I'm definitely more of a follower. Some things, if I'm confident in it, then I don't mind leading, or like if I just like get up and go, kind of thing, like I'll do it. But some situations I am more of a follower. Are you more book smart or street smart? We're just gonna go all the way book smart. I don't know nothing about the streets. Are you more of a minimalist or a maximalist? I guess like minimalist, because like it doesn't have to be like something crazy, or I don't know. I guess, what does that even mean? So we're just gonna go like right here. Okay. Are you more of a city or country person? I'm like a healthy middle, but leaning more towards city. Are you more of an indoors or outdoor person? I'm trying to be more outdoorsy, but I do spend a lot of time indoors, so we'll kind of like put it right there. Are you more calculated or impulsive? Sometimes I can be pretty impulsive, like I'm just gonna get it. But I do think about a lot of things, so sometimes it's a little bit more calculated. Are you more creative or analytical? I guess analytical more so. I try to be more creative. I'm trying to make that bone a little bit stronger on the creative side. All the way humble. Are you more driven by your goals or morals? Probably more on the moral side. Do you wear more dark colors or bright colors? I'm trying to switch up my my wardrobe, so I'm trying to wear like more greens and stuff because I read somewhere that it's more. It should like look better with my skin type. I don't know. We're testing it out. Are you more of a hot weather or cold person? Cold all the way. Like right now, I want it to be warm, but I like it. Guys, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I need my water or something, but I didn't bring any water in here, so it'll have to wait. Are you more of a hot weather or cold weather person? Yeah, we just did that. Yeah, even though right now I want it to be warmer, I do like the cold because I feel like I can just like snuggle up. And finally, are you young at heart or an old soul? I'm gonna lean more towards the old soul. What's that? And then I'm done. Aw, guys, we're Sully! This makes me so happy. Did you guys catch the banana, the banana, Sully and, Mike Wazowski? I won them at this, Japanese, arcade machine place. It was actually pretty cool. It was in Las Vegas. You might look all big and tough on the outside, but you're really a total softie. You've got a big heart and genuinely try your best to do the right thing. Oh, so sweet. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, now up for the video. For another video. I do like how they call like good humans. Guys, I don't know why. Well, I did get up. I didn't sleep very well last night. I feel like, but we've been waking up every morning around like 5:30, 5:45 just to go to the gym. The gym. It's been good though. I'm glad I'm doing it because I feel like I have a better day when I do it.
Hollow, you might recognize my voice from Odd One Out, and that's because I directed the season. Before we get into the video, we want to take a second to thank our sponsor, Atlas VPN. Easy tool, all kinds of services, Harry Potter, you money back. It's just needing if you
My mom watching this.
Sorry.
No, allegedly.
Allegedly. We brought together 7 people who committed a crime.
I've committed a crime.
Wouldn't it be cool to go on like this Odd One Out?
I've
maybe win some money.
committed a crime.
I've 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 committed a crime.
One is an undercover cop. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the entire prize. Who is the odd one out?
So what is everybody's name and why are you guys here?
My name is Trina and I'm here because I have DUIs. I also have a lot of traffic tickets.
I'm Jeremiah. My convictions are receiving stolen goods, possession of paraphernalia, drunk in public, and disturbing the peace.
I'm Andrew. When I was 15, which is 4 years ago, I was arrested for tagging on someone's walls.
My name is Akil, and one time as a juvenile, I did a run out in a store with a group of fans and it led to an arrest.
My name is Ricky. Racing, reckless driving, and evading.
Okay, my name is Kenya, and my last conviction was intent to defraud.
I'm Isai. I also got in some trouble with the law for street racing.
In the beginning, he was sketchy. Like his mannerisms, he seemed a bit nervous.
What's everyone's profession?
I rap cars. I do vinyl raps.
You do?
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're Akil?
Yeah.
What's your profession? I'm curious.
I write books.
Write books?
What kind?
Can you take off your
urban
hat
romance.
for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying to look because a lot of cops have conservative
For sure.
like style and hair.
I agree.
When did you get your GTA or whatever?
GTA. It was actually this year.
Didn't you say it was GTA or? Oh no, you said
Street
racing.
racing.
Oh,
Street
okay.
racing, yeah.
I noticed that Trina, she's kind of accusing everybody else.
just the way he was standing really straight, his build. You know, all cops gotta be big.
I
mean,
think
that's who we
because
think
me
it is.
being the only African American player, it would be like, maybe he's the one. Maybe that's the throw off.
We were gonna say like what everybody does for their profession.
Well, I work at the California Science Center. I've been there for about 2 months.
I'm a therapist.
I'm a barista.
I'm curious that when you stole the car, or
I didn't steal
or
no
no,
car.
speeding.
First of all, hold
Sorry,
on.
confused.
My mama
So
watching
sorry,
this.
guys. Sorry.
No, allegedly.
No disrespect. I apologize.
Nah, for sure, but I was doing some street racing.
Cops are pretty conservative, and I'm curious because you guys street race. How come you guys don't have any tattoos?
I do. Mine are all anime related, so I got Shenron right here.
The anime checks out.
Yeah.
What about yours?
Yeah.
I don't have tattoos because of religious reasons.
Esai didn't have any tattoos. It didn't seem like he had much of a criminal history that seemed like it was really legitimate.
Are those real plugs, or those are the ones that are magnet?
They're magnets, bro. Yeah.
Oh, so good question. Good question.
I have my suspicion, like, why would someone want to wear fake earrings?
So stretching your ears hurts, and afterwards they smell, and I'm very sensitive to smell, so I gag.
Did anybody do like any jail time?
Yeah, I did 3 months.
3 months?
I was supposed to do 2 years, but I had a kid that was really young, and the judge kind of felt bad with my health problems at the time. And so he went ahead and gave me a weekend, and I had to do that weekend, and then I was released on
Same.
Monday.
I did the 2 days, went to court. What about you?
No, I never had to do jail.
I personally didn't do any jail time because the cop that pulled me over, he literally like is a regular at my job. And this dude, like, he was like, bro. And I was like, I'm so sorry, dude. Like,
They impound your car?
Oh, so he didn't even give you a conviction? He
yeah,
just let
he
you
did.
go?
He did.
Oh.
He didn't take me in though.
Oh, lucky, bro.
Shout out.
I was so suspicious of Esai because he was just too goody-goody.
We have a three-way tie.
Oh, no!
The tie is between Esai, Andrew, and Kenya.
I looked at myself in the mirror when I got here and I was like, oh, probably not the right outfit for what I'm trying to portray.
Each person will get
Wait, does that mean
20 seconds to state your case.
February, I was racing, got pulled over. March, had court, 3 months, license suspended, went on my record, all that. I mean, that's the only thing I've ever done though. That's why like the cop didn't take my car. I've been driving 7 years prior to that. I had no tickets.
So my criminal record is pretty extensive, but let's just start from my last and final arrest. I was arrested at the bank and I was cashing a check. It was all bad. I did 3.5 years. It was not my first conviction. I had plenty of priors.
I was just a tagger when I was like 15. So in my freshman year, I tagged someone's house. The cops caught me because it was by my school. Luckily, I didn't go to jail because it was my first time being arrested as a minor. So all they did was write me a ticket.
For sure. Good luck, guys. I don't have any tattoos, no piercings, so I guess they just don't put it together.
Please raise your hand if you still have doubt and want to continue playing the game.
They're gonna play.
You guys were on the chopping block, so I'm curious, like, why do you think that we would think that you two?
I think I look too proper. I don't dress like this ever because I'm a stay-at-home mom. Usually you'll find me in sweats and like a t-shirt.
I think I'm also dressed a little proper. I have the brogues. You know, I think that's the most expensive piece I have on me.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna bring back to the earrings.
Yeah.
If you're not a cop, why can't you just get the real plug?
I've tried it, and stretching your ears hurts.
But not at that gauge, it doesn't.
I just feel like I didn't think it was too suspicious. I thought maybe he just liked the look.
What kind of drugs have you done in your past?
I mean,
Maybe might still be using.
Why would you want to gauge your ears? I don't know.
And I'll go first. DXM, weed, alcohol.
It does hurt
Basically, I've tried
stretching your
almost
ears.
everything.
I don't like weed. I don't like the smell. It gives me a headache. But I do drink.
So in high school, I started drinking alcohol. I became an alcoholic with my friends. So I overcame my addiction, but every now and then when I'm with my family, I might have the occasional drink.
He said he was an alcoholic at such a young age. I thought that was a little weird.
I was gonna say, even the street racing, I could see people still probably hiring someone that, because it's not like,
Right.
I don't say it's like a crime, like there's no one that gets hurt.
Right.
So mine was on the 210 freeway going past Pasadena. I was going like 110. I didn't see the cop. He was parked on the side.
So you got caught speeding.
No, but there was another. It was an
Oh,
Audi
it was both of you
A4.
guys.
Yeah. When I passed by, it took him a while to catch up because he started from nothing. So they said I was evading. So that was like an additional thing, and that was like $2,000 in fines. My car got impounded for 30 days, and my license suspended for a year.
I'm thinking that the record could still look good for the cops, though. I think.
Yeah, already found out.
He seemed a little more quiet.
Goodbye, y'all.
Bye.
Damn. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed out because my mom was rooting for me. So I told her, like, I'm a win for you and all that, but I mean, it's cool.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue
I feel
playing
like
the
these two
game in
haven't been
3,
questioned enough.
2, 1.
How do you guys feel about police?
Oh, good. So I was gonna say, how do you guys feel about ACAB?
Oh, ACAB.
Do you know what that means? What does it stand for?
All cops are bad.
I thought it was bastards.
Bastards.
Yeah. Trina and Jeremiah were partnered up. She got it wrong, so as soon as I saw that she got it wrong, I kind of just try to scoot over and be a part of their group.
I get anxiety just riding in the car when a cop gets behind me.
Right.
Really, I start sweating. I freak
Right.
out. I start like looking for my cigarette. I don't smoke. Really. It's crazy. It's bad. I don't like. I'm so uneasy
Right.
around cops.
I know that there are good cops out there, but
Where?
I think that we just see. No, because I mean, if we're gonna be realistic, there probably
No,
are.
I mean, it's true.
Right? But
Yeah.
I think that we see so many in the media and stuff
Right.
like that. There are bad abuse of power.
I'm not even comfortable with like military people.
Yeah. I'm a military brat.
Are you?
Yeah. I feel like they're different than cops.
A lot of them come from war and then they turn into
Cops,
police.
yeah.
And there I'm not
that's-
really
Yeah.
too sure where you stand now because.
Where I stand?
No, them
Oh,
in
okay,
general.
I was
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
How do your parents feel about that, considering that you're a military brat?
I grew up in a up family, so they kind of like expected like us
Gotcha.
to kind of went astray.
Gotcha.
When she came at me, I thought that was odd because it wanted to divert attention away from her.
How about you?
Yeah.
I'm like,
How did your family feel
I
about
think the mole is still here.
I
I'm
do
just
too.
like,
I feel it.
yeah.
I feel like I'm feeling uneasy in here. And
I've always been into cars, so
Okay.
yeah, no, they kind of expected
So, like, the street racing was expected?
it. Kind of.
Yeah.
He could have been the one that was the cop, you know, being that he was a military brat. I knew it. You guys f***ed up. Like, hard. You guys f***ed up. Good luck, though.
Please raise your hand if you still want to continue playing the game in 3, 2, 1.
So why didn't you raise your hand when you said continue to play? You think you already got them?
Yeah, I feel like you guys are kind of like straightforward. For you, I kind of felt like the tattoos kind of like just automatically ruled you out because I feel like you can't have anything showing.
Yeah.
I think what's alarming for me with you is the fake.
Yeah,
That was the
I feel
only,
you.
that was
like-
the main
Yeah.
concern.
If someone really wanted it and the style, it would be real, right? Because then you don't have to always have the magnet.
You technically in the medical field?
I'm a therapist.
Is that considered like the medical field?
Psychology is about the brain.
Okay.
So
Because I know that takes like a kind of clean record. I mean, I can't really think of anything
No.
other than that.
at least my board of behavioral sciences is very forgiving with things like that.
I'm just thinking like, because nurses can't be a nurse if you have like a DUI. So like,
Right. But nurses are administering medicine. That's dangerous. They could be stealing the medicine.
Okay.
They could
Oh,
be
so
dosing.
you can't do that then?
I'm a therapist, not a psychiatrist.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's where the mix-up was.
Trying to throw me off.
Yeah.
All right. I'm surprised I didn't get voted out sooner because the whole earrings thing.
If the light turns green, that means you have voted out the mole and
this
you
is
win.
like the
If the light turns
closest
red,
I've
that
ever
means
seen
the
one of these
undercover
smell,
cop
like,
is
with two
still in the
people.
box and you lose.
Yes! Oh God! Do it, man! Hey! Oh my God! I knew we got it out.
Will the undercover cop please step forward and reveal yourself in 3, 2, 1, go.
I was so close though.
I was definitely surprised.
That was the only person that I trusted, mainly because of the similar crime.
Been a cop for like 2 years. I love my job. I get to help a lot of people. Unfortunately, when I do get called, I do see people on their worst days. I want to help people, but Not everybody's accepting of that help. You can't really judge a book by its cover, but I mean, for them, I would have never, if I'd seen them working, never would have thought that any of them had either been arrested.
Anyone is capable of committing a crime, but you have to learn from those things and you have to try to be the better person after you've made those mistakes.
It took me to really sit down and look at myself and where I didn't want to be in life to pretty much change everything up.
Once you have a record or once you've been to jail, you know, it's almost kind of like once a cheater, always a cheater. That's not the case.
Let's do this, baby.
Let's do this. Yes! Hey, money dance, money dance. Hey, drop it, drop it.
So funny. Oh my gosh, guys. Guys, should we play Amnesia again tomorrow? Or should we do Poppy Playtime? Or should we try a different game? I'm kind of torn on what to do tomorrow. Because I figured maybe we could do like a little bit longer tomorrow. Since it's Friday. We're at Friday Eve. So we're going to be at... We're there. We've made it. We're on the end of our week. So yeah, guys, thanks for stopping in. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, and I will catch you tomorrow.